Well, we are 14 hours away from a historic hearing before the United States Supreme Court as the justices hear arguments as to whether California's voter-approved ban on same-sex marriage violates the U.S. Constitution. Tonight, KRON 4's Dan Kerman has a preview of the upcoming Prop 8 hearing.
When the U.S. Supreme Court gathers Tuesday morning, backers of the voter-approved ban on same-sex marriage will have 30 minutes to argue in favor of Prop 8 and take questions from the justices. Then the attorneys for these two same-sex couples will argue that Prop 8 should be struck down because it violates the Constitution's Equal Protection Clause. They will have 20 minutes to argue and take questions. The last 10 minutes of their time is reserved for the U.S. Solicitor General, who will also make the case against Prop 8 on behalf of the Obama administration.
The Solicitor General is now involved. That's a big decision by the White House.
UC Hastings constitutional law professor Rory Little thinks that is significant.
To have argument time adds a level of seriousness to this. This isn't just a state case where the parties are fighting within a state. This is now a case that's been raised to the level of national significance.
While the justices won't rule until June, they have four basic options. They can rule backers of Prop 8 don't have the legal right to argue and appeal in the first place, and as a result, that would likely lead to the legalization of same-sex marriage just in California. They can rule Prop 8 is unconstitutional and allow same-sex marriage just in California. They can also rule Prop 8 is unconstitutional and allow same-sex marriage nationally. Or they can rule Prop 8 is legal, continuing California's voter-approved ban on same-sex marriage.
If I were betting, I would bet on, they'll say there is standing, and they'll say that on the merits, Prop 8 is invalid, but we're going to restrict it for now to just the California process.
While conventional wisdom has suggested Supreme Court Justice Anthony Kennedy will be the deciding vote on a 5-4 decision, Little has argued for some time that, in fact, Chief Justice John Roberts could be the leader of a 6-3 decision in favor of same-sex marriage.
Chief Justice Roberts has adopted children, and he certainly understands that you don't have to have biological procreation to have a stable family or a healthy family for children.
There's also the belief that if Roberts is concerned about his legacy, he might vote in favor of same-sex marriage, not wanting to be on the wrong side of history. In San Francisco, Dan Kerman, KRON 4 News.
And we have been watching people line up outside the Supreme Court. This is over the last few days. They're hoping for seats. They really want to hear the arguments on Prop 8 on Tuesday and then Wednesday, the arguments over the Defense of Marriage Act. But notice the snow, the freezing temperatures today have not discouraged these people. They have been camped out for days. They are not about to budge. There really aren't that many seats available. They know that. One of the people who will almost definitely get a seat, the San Francisco cousin of Chief Justice John Roberts, Jean Podrasky. She is a lesbian, plans to attend the hearings with her partner. She actively campaigned against Prop 8 as it made its way through the courts in California. She says she is confident that Roberts, her cousin, will rule in favor of same-sex marriage. And Karl Rove, the Republican strategist, he has some thoughts on the issue. He says that he can imagine a Republican candidate in the next presidential campaign supporting same-sex marriage. Rove is the former advisor to President George W. Bush. He is apparently acknowledging that opposition to same-sex marriage is ebbing, even in some conservative circles. Pam?
And although support is growing, there is still strong opposition as well. In a recent national CNN poll, 53% of those surveyed said they support gay marriage, while 44% are against it. 3% had no opinion. Support for same-sex marriages topped 50% in the spring of 2011, and that number has remained relatively consistent ever since. Stay with KRON 4 as we follow the U.S. Supreme Court as it takes on same-sex marriage. Updates are also available on our website, KRON4.com, and our Facebook and Twitter pages.